Hey, this is Steven from RC Engineering, and welcome to today's video. Today we're reviewing the Apprentice S with Safe from E-flite. So we're going to do about a 15-minute video here. So we'll take off here and talk about it in the air. So that was a full throttle takeoff because I don't want to go off into the grass again. So I'm going to go over here to my right so I don't get, because I've been out here for a while, so I don't want to get sunburned or anything like that. So I got my hood up, so hopefully I can reduce the wind a little bit. We're gonna fly over here behind me. Take my hood off a little bit. So this guy is a very, very unique plane because of the safe technology. This was actually the first plane that me and my dad ever flew, or not ever flew, but our first plane that we got. Reason being is because of the safe technology. It's really a plane that you could grow and expand with for beginners or experts alike, or intermediate pilots. But I highly recommend it as a first plane. And now that it's been out for a long time and they also have the mini version, I would still probably recommend this guy over the mini version. This guy gets about a 25-minute flight time or higher depending on the wind. You could actually fly it for a really, really long time and not be worried about the battery. Because it runs a 3200 E-flite, but I really don't like E-flite batteries. I would suggest Venom batteries. So get some 3200 Venom batteries, a 3-cell, and it will fly for 25 to 30 minutes on a full charge and be perfectly flying, just flying around here. So they have 3 different modes for the E-flite safe technology. They have beginner, intermediate, and expert mode. And the beginner mode, what it will do is it will only let you turn so far. So here's a full left turn, and that's as far as it'll let me turn. This is a full right turn, and this is as far as it'll let me turn right. And then this is full up, that's full up, and this is full down. So you see here, it really gets you, keeps you from getting in trouble too much when you're flying around. So great for beginners to be in beginner mode. And then we have intermediate mode, which I'll flip to right now. So this is intermediate mode. That's a full left, so that's all the way left. And you see I'm almost vertical with respect to the ground, or horizontal in this case, with perpendicular with respect to the ground, but I'm almost 90 degrees with respect to the ground, which is perpendicular. This is full up, which you can see you could easily stall the plane, especially at this low of a throttle setting. And I'm going to do another turn here, and so I'll increase the throttle, and then so that's full left, and this is full right. This is full up, and you see full down, you could really get in trouble with full down. But they have this switch over here on the back where if you're turned quite a bit and you hit it, it'll actually flatten your plane out. So here I'm turning, I'm gonna hit it, flattens the plane out. Turn, hit it, flattens the plane out. It's this stick right here, and that will flatten you out. And then here's expert mode, is full no gyro. And it'll let you do full rolls and stuff like that, aerobatics. So you could probably fly with this guy for 2 to 3 months, depending if you fly per week, and be pretty good at it by the time that you're done to go on to your second plane. My second plane, which I already did a review on with me, Maurice, and Carlisle last week, is my P-51 Mustang. That one was my second plane, and this was me and my dad's first plane. But this has a giant wingspan on it. It's got about a 1300 millimeter wingspan, and it flies for 25-30 minutes on a very heavy, long to charge battery. But if you charge on 3 amps, it'll charge in about an hour. It's a 3200 battery. So really, really cool for people that want to get started and they want to move their way up to their secondary plane, or a really nice slope soarer. So you could go to some place where you have a lot of wind ripping up a hill and fly for a really, really long time. Sometimes I'm out here at the field here at Evergreen Valley College, and I could fly into the wind for 30 minutes easy, and it'll fly into the wind and not move because of its wingspan. So something that I highly recommend for beginners, and we still have it around. We still train a lot of people on it. Anybody that wants to fly, we give them this guy, and they learn it in beginner mode almost immediately, depending on their age. Generally, I find beginner younger pilots, I've had one guy fly it for the first time and already be in intermediate mode on the same day and not crash it. So it really depends on kind of the age and the experience of the pilot. So generally the younger they are, the quicker they pick things up. And the older they are, they can fly this thing forever. I think my dad will always fly this plane. I don't know if he'll get a second plane. He might grow into my P-51 and fly that, but he really likes this plane because now he's in expert mode after about 2 years, and he really just loves flying this guy. And it has this backup oh shit switch that will flatten him out just in case he's about ready to hit the ground, and it'll save him from crashing the plane. However, there is a few caveats with this plane. You can't necessarily do that all the time because this is built for portability. So you actually rubber band the wings on, and so if you pull too high of a G maneuver, we've had the rubber bands break and the wing come off and it crashed down to the ground. So make sure that you always have a constant fresh set of rubber bands so that you could always have fresh rubber bands to apply to the wing. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody that wants to fly, start out with their first plane and fly it for maybe a year, and next year Christmas. So get it for Christmas this coming year, get it right now, and by Christmas you'll be ready for your second plane. So highly sorry about that, I accidentally cut the footage, so I'll have to edit that together. But great plane, I would highly recommend it. We're going to see how much time we have left, so I don't really have anything else that I could talk about really with it. And you see I could just kind of fly it around with one hand. Got about 8 minutes left.
You were hit the ground? Yeah, they hit the ground. Where at? Using the battery or what? Camera. Oh, the camera?
Nowadays, I think they're still making them, and now they have the DX5e, and now I think they're running the DXE. So that's the newer version of the controller from Spectrum. And also you could bind up your own controller as well if you buy a Spectrum controller, DX7, DX6, DX8. So overall, definitely a very cool plane that you could grow into. Really easy to fly, especially in beginner mode. Very easy to land in beginner mode, and very easy to do tricks and rolls in expert mode. And also that expandability is just the best part of this plane. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about in this video. I'll come down for a landing and do my outro, but just overall great plane. Great durability also. Just amazing plane to fly, amazing plane to have fun with, learn with the older family members. Even if their eyesight's not that good, this size of plane is very easy to see. So I would highly recommend it to anybody that's looking for a plane like this. So I'll go to this guy and do an outro. And talk about anything else that comes to mind. But yeah, pretty much parts are available most places. Rubber band the wings on, so easier to fit, and even as small of a car as mine. Big prop, big motor, lots of power. Very easy, big visibility, and you see it's beat, but still everything's together, and pretty easy to glue everything back together. So overall, I highly recommend it, especially now that it's getting older. And now they have the mini version, but I would still recommend this big version, especially if you're older. Very easy to see, pretty gigantic. So highly recommend it for any age. So it's perfect for me and my dad, but maybe if you're younger and you want a cheaper, smaller plane to start out with, you might want to go with the mini. But if you're younger and flying with an older adult, this is definitely the plane to get to learn from. So this has been Steven from RC Engineering. Hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe for more videos like it. And if you want to check out some more of my some more content, go ahead and head to my Patreon, where I post free content pretty regularly that will never make it to YouTube, but there's plenty of extra free content over there. So go ahead and head to the description, and my Patreon link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.